Nagel presents the Consumer Reviews.
Hello and welcome to The Consumer. My name is Eric Nagel and this is a video episode for the Consumer account normally found on Instagram. We review all kinds of foods, drinks, snacks, flash-in-the-pan promotions. We do this for fun, but we do try to take our reviews seriously. We're not reviewing restaurants, recipes, drink concoctions. We're not sitting in our car doing fast food criticisms into our phones. We don't shill for company favors. We're not looking for free products. We don't use a stupid rating system, and we always invite you to go out and try these products for yourselves and make up your own minds. We've prepared a bunch of episodes. They've all been pre-recorded. We've had so many, but we're only now releasing them. So you're going to see this intro on several episodes until we can get caught up in real time. Do us a favor, go over to The Consumer on Instagram, give us a follow over there, and you're on this YouTube channel, it's Eric Nagel. Give us a like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, the one that you're watching this episode on, hopefully. Go there, support us, like us, subscribe us, share us with your friends. That all helps us out greatly. Thanks in advance and enjoy. Let's do The Consumer. We've got some stuff here to go over and products to review. We taste all this stuff so you don't have to. Who wants to start first? Jordan, Giddles, me? What do we want?
I've just got one thing, so I can go and then you guys can go back and forth. So I found this brand. It's out of New Mexico, and it kind of reminded me of what Giddles was trying the other day or 2 weeks ago with his root beer, is that I found a brand out of New Mexico called Zia. Oh, and it's this one's Pinion Cola.
Put it up a little closer to the screen so everyone can see it.
I've had Pinion coffee before, and like it's not bad. It's just it's not regular coffee, but I like the flavor.
Yeah, so I've never had it. Basically, it's just roasted pinion, cola nut, and lime.
What is pinion?
So the lime is what threw me off, because if it's supposed to taste like a Coke.
Pinion's like a nut, and they kind of use it as like a coffee out in New Mexico.
Okay. So like chicory?
Not like chicory. It's like it's much lighter. It's lighter and has like a fruitier taste to it than
Macaroni in a banana, kabalaka wallaka, can't you see? Chicory chick is me. Boom.
So
did I just have a stroke? What's Eric talking about?
It's an old song.
Just let him go while I'm sniffing my soda. It's got a very.
Do you order that on OnlyFans? Mason K is asking.
Yeah, and if we get enough donations, I'll put hot chocolate all over this bottle.
Enough donations, Jordan will dress in a bikini and then drink all his stuff for.
We'd have to set the bar pretty high for me to do that, but if we can attain it, I'll do anything.
$20.
$20. Yeah, that's all I need.
He just dies.
It's not a bad taste. It's different. Like if you're expecting like a Coke or a Coca-Cola, you're not going to get that. It almost tastes, like you said, fruity, almost like a bubblegum flavor.
Yeah, it's different.
If you're expecting a Coke or a Cola or a Coca-Cola, this is not it.
It's interesting. I don't think I'd try this again. But yeah, it's like I said, it's almost got almost like a bubblegum flavor to it. So it's a brown, like a cola taste,
right? With
just like a hint of like that sweetness. It almost tastes kind of close to that weird flavor I tried a couple weeks ago, that Y3000. Okay. Like it's almost like hard to describe.
Right.
I mean, it's all right. It's not bad though. I mean, it's full sugar.
Recommend, or is it not worth getting?
I think they have other flavors. They have like a root beer and I think a cream soda. I think those would be probably better than this. But the brand's not bad. I mean, it's cane sugar, carbonated water, roasted pine nut. I mean, it feels like it's all like good, all natural ingredients. So it's not full of like chemicals. I'm going to keep drinking it and see if it kind of grows on me. But it's all right.
From New Mexico, who knows, something else will grow on you from all those nuclear bomb tests.
Yeah. He starts developing gigantism.
Yeah.
I don't get like when it tells me things like it's got lime in it and I don't taste lime. That's my biggest problem with a lot of these things that they say, hey, it's got this in it and you don't taste it. And that's why like some of the chip flavors I don't like, where it's like, hey, this is what this is supposed to taste like, and it just has nothing.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
So
all right. So we're done with that. Moving on. Since you had mentioned it, I picked up the brand new Coca-Cola flavors, Y3000, both
Yay.
sugar free and the regular one. So we're going to try these things here. Now, the Coca-Cola designer flavors, boutique flavors, whatever you want to call them, have not been good. With the exception, the one before this, what was the Ultimate?
The Ultimate is the one before this one.
The Ultimate one, don't really remember what it tasted like, but it wasn't bad. As far as all this whole line of specialty cola flavors going, was not bad. I don't recommend any of this stuff. I recommend, I don't even recommend regular Coca-Cola anymore. It's get the Mexican Cokes, Mexicokes. If you get the Mexicokes in the bottle, that's your one seed for all of this stuff.
And you have to make sure it's a real one too, because there's knockoff Mexican Cokes out there too that like it's in the Mexican Coke bottle, but it's not actually made in Mexico. So you got.
It was like bottled here, like locally. Yeah.
Yep, and
they have the white import tags on the bottle.
Yeah, they have like the sticker on it, and it'll sometimes it'll say like excessivo sugar, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely the right one.
All right. So the first one I'm trying is the regular flavor, the non-zero one, the regular one for Y3000 Coca-Cola.
It's like black eyed peas.
It's not bad.
Really?
It tastes like Coca-Cola, but there's something else that like somebody poured something else into the Coca-Cola. I don't know what it is. It's not bad. I wouldn't drink this regular, but if it tastes close, tastes closest to Coke than any of them. Jordan didn't like it.
I tried the zero sugar, and those are notoriously less flavorful than the other ones. I don't like these weird flavors that they're doing. Like they have the formula, they have the ability to see what's tracking with all these freestyle machines.
Freestyle machines, yeah.
Why can't they just do something like that? Like bring back like, you know, the Coke with Coke with lime. Like they don't carry those in the stores much anymore.
I like that Southern Peach Coca-Cola that was out in the bottles. I didn't mind.
I even like the orange one.
I think I didn't mind. Would be better if they were made with real cane sugar instead of the high fructose corn syrup. I think a lot of these flavors would do a lot better, but they just won't go back to fucking cane sugar for some reason. I know it's probably cost effective or whatever, but look, if everybody's profit margin is down, why don't you switch up the materials? Like, hey, we're going to spend a little more and make Coke how we used to make it. And guess what? Sales will go through the roof again.
Because they don't care that much, like because they have sales now. Like they would have to be like losing a significant amount of money to like get to the position where, remember when Domino's was like, yeah, our pizza sucks and we're going to go back to the kitchen and make new ones.
We have to change
the amount of market that Coke would have to lose for them to do that. It's never going to happen.
But it's only in this country.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Everywhere else,
in this country don't care.
Yeah. All right, this is the zero version.
Now, Aaron sent me this. It's topical, right as you're tasting this. He sent me a little meme that says, "Dear Coca-Cola Company, no more new flavors. Either add the cocaine back or leave it alone." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's been going around for like a few days.
Well, excuse me for having
the zero's not good.
That's what I'm saying. Like the flavor's off.
Yeah, the zero's not that good. The regular one usually, and I don't like the high fructose sodas. This one's much better. I would drink this one. I don't know what the flavoring is. Have they said? Has anybody put out?
I think we last time we looked it up, and people are saying it's kind of like a cross between bubblegum and vanilla.
Gross.
I know.
I could see the vanilla.
That's what I was tasting after I read it.
I could see the vanilla in this. Yeah. Coca-Cola 2, the vanilla-ing.
No.
All right. Well, if you want to try these, I mean, go ahead. I always recommend you try for yourself and see what you think. But if you're going to try the Y3000 one, we're recommending the regular version, not the zero version this time.
Eric, we have a donation in the chat.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Super chat in. Mason K, $30 pledge met. So that means next time we do Consumer, Jordan has to do it in a bikini top.
Or he has to eat the poison pizza.
I'm not making 2 trips.
Wow.
Or some kind of sports bra kind of thing. You got to do that next week.
I'll find something.
and that money will go
just
to,
for Mason
Jordan. Thank you, Mason. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you to do so. Giddles, what do you have for the consumer here?
I have queso the Thursdays, about 2 different queso chips.
The consumer's not even in the radio show, but I want to use that for the title, and I can't. So
these are new. There's Funyuns spicy queso chips. I have not seen those, and I don't know if you guys have tried these, but I saw them at the store, so I figure why not go with flaming
hot quesos?
Nope, they're new.
Look, it's not enough that they got to ruin by trying new flavors. They also then have to ruin it even more by everything needs to be a flaming hot.
Yeah.
Kids on TikTok love flaming hot.
All right. The smell is just the regular Funyun smell. Has like a slight hint of cheese to it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I have COVID. It doesn't taste like anything. Like, I don't know how to describe these. Like, there's no flavor whatsoever.
Do they even have the normal Funyuns flavor?
No, they don't. Like, there's like a little bit of an aftertaste, but it's just crunch.
How do they smell?
Funyuns are great. Like I said, it just smells. It smells slightly Funyun-y, slightly cheesy, but it doesn't even taste like there's enough salt on these things. Like, they're
now,
really bland.
Who makes Funyuns? Who's the parent company?
Right?
Frito-Lay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Oh,
yeah. I was going to say they're very light.
Doesn't pan out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, they're very.
Like, if I put it in my mouth and just like hold it there for a second, I'll get the flavor. But the second you start chewing, like, there's no flavor. Like, it's really
and that's my biggest issue with anything Lay's related. Is like they just never do enough flavor to give you a good chip, and that's why they're special flavors that they do every year.
Yeah, like after having like 4 of them, like I could start to taste it now, but like right off the bat, there's nothing that's like, oh, I want to keep eating these.
But is there anything bad about the taste that wouldn't allow you to eat that whole bag without problems?
No, because I just want something to crunch on right now. So
right,
I just crunch on them, but like there's not enough flavor to make me ever buy these again.
Right.
Yeah, and they're not terrible, but they're not great. It's just a shitty snack.
Yeah, and I guess the word is that they're going to actually make that an actual brand that stays on the shelf. So this is not going to be limited edition. This is not going to be like disappearing.
This Funyun flavor?
Yeah, it's going to stay on the shelves because they do Funyuns and then they do Flamin' Hot Funyuns. So now they're going to have the
Flamin' Hot
queso.
Funyuns are probably good because the Flamin' Hot at least tastes like something. Like whether or not you like Flamin' Hot, it has a flavor.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Flamin' Hot queso cheese made by Ruffles. I kind of like Ruffles. I don't know why, but every bag of Ruffles feels like a pound heavier than other potato chips. Like,
they're thicker chip.
And Ruffles seems to be the rare exception into the Frito-Lay's line that when they do some variations, they're not that bad.
Right,
they look like they have some spice on it. Giddles likes his beer cold, his TV loud, and his homosexuals flaming.
Isolate that.
These aren't bad. Just like a spicy cheddar chip.
But it's not really a standout, is it?
I don't get like the queso flavor. It just kind of tastes like spicy cheese.
Everything that does queso, and it's not just them. Every other brand of stuff that does a queso flavor, queso does not seem to have anything that stands out to make it go, oh, that tastes like queso cheese. When they brought that, remember it was a big deal years ago. They finally brought queso cheese to Chipotle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Try it. It's bland. It's terrible. It just tastes like you're eating some sort of like bland pudding. You know, like there's nothing that has queso queso variant to it that has any point to it. It just absorbs whatever flavors around it. It doesn't stand out like other cheeses do. Like if you had a like Cheetos does, the cheddar jack, right? You can definitely taste the difference in the cheese when they do Munster cheese or some potato chips have the smoked Gouda.
You know what I like? I like the cheddar.
I have a brick of smoked Gouda in my fridge right now. I love smoked Gouda.
I like the sour cream and cheddar ones. Like those are good. I would assume that sour cream and cheddar, and then just add the flaming hot to it. You couldn't go wrong.
That's exactly what this is.
Is it okay? That's kind of what I was thinking it would be.
And like I gotta say, like chip wise, I really like the crunch of the Ruffles. I think they got a nice crunch. They're nice, like a solid chip.
They're good dipping chips because they're pretty solid, especially with the ridges.
Would I get this
It was
again?
their whole campaign
No.
thing.
But if there was, yeah, like I'm probably.
But if someone's serving that, you're not going to push that away. Like, I'll eat that. That's
No, the
that's
problem
good.
with all these queso dips is like we were saying is the main flavor that makes the queso is like the jalapeno and like whatever onions and stuff that they use in it. But if you're doing flaming hot, the flaming hot heat takes over that flavor, so you don't get that jalapeno taste. Like you need that actual jalapeno flavor, not the heat, in order to make a
But it
queso.
just shows what a waste queso is, because queso doesn't have a flavor that stands out or appeals enough to people. They think it does, but it's everything else that goes with the queso is what everyone likes.
It's like American and mild cheddar with like jalapeno. That's like queso. It's really
Right.
basic. It's easy to make. Or Velveeta.
Velveeta, yeah. Velveeta with like Rotel in it or something.
All right. Moving on.
Oh, that's it. That's all I got.
I see Bartholomew in the chat saying probably late to the party, but I tried the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. It's unreasonably good. It is good. Dr. Pepper's variants. I wasn't a big fan of that dark berry when they brought it out for the Spider-Man
But it's
movie.
not bad though.
It's not
It's
bad,
just
but
there.
not the one I would sit there and drink all the time, you know? They have, and I see Jordan put it in the chat there, next year they have a creamy coconut Dr. Pepper coming out, which, look, if you like coconut, I do. Not a lot of people do. I think it's going to be fantastic. It might.
I can't wait.
I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be good. It's probably going to be a great mixer for alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Put a little Bacardi in there.
Hells yeah. Or
Yeah,
just
no,
go
I
full on
like
for the
coconut-
Malibu in there.
Well, and that's why with the Coca-Cola flavors, when they did all their little weird flavors, the one that I liked the most tasted like the suntan lotion. It had that coconut taste to it. And I actually really enjoyed that one.
That one
Of
wasn't
all of
bad.
them.
You're right.
No, it was like
one
that and
bad.
Ultimate. What was that?
You taste the suntan lotion?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know how like you would smell suntan lotion?
yeah.
It has that really high like coconut smell. So like when you're tasting the Coke, you're like, this is
Like
what
you
I
drink
think
a
it would
bottle of
taste like.
Copper Tone. Yeah.
It's just
Exactly.
such a specific coconut smell that you know sunscreen coconut from any other coconut.
Mhm.
smell.
Oh, for
Okay,
sure,
nice.
yeah.
It's
It's like-
sunblock.
Like, oh, this is Hawaiian Tropics. It's just coconut.
All right, moving on. There's a couple of different flavors for this new product, but I got this particular one here. One of my favorite cookie companies, Tate's Bake Shop. I've talked about them many times. We've featured a lot of their products on the show. This is a new version. They're making cookie bark. So we have Tate's Bake Shop cookie bark. This is dark chocolate with sea salt. And it's nice to see the dark chocolate with sea salt, and it doesn't have fucking caramel mixed into it. 'Cause everything that has sea salt is some sort of sea salt caramel.
It does seem to like be the only combinations out there.
Ooh, this smells really
I can only imagine. I love Tate's. I saw Tate's the other day when I was at the store. I was doing some snack shopping, looking around for stuff, and I walked by the end cap at my local Safeway, and they were doing all the fall pumpkin spice stuff, and then they had the Tate's pumpkin spice, and I'm sitting there going, do I want to spend $6 on cookies right now? And I just
do.
passed, but I'm gonna go back and get them.
You
'cause,
should.
yeah, they
Do you
sound
find those
delicious.
chocolate chip mint cookies?
Oh, I
Buy them.
ate the whole thing. I didn't even share them with my kids. Like they
Mint
got
ones,
Oreos, and I ate the whole thing of Tate's.
They're chocolate chip ones, or that's another one you could just sit there and you look at it and go, oh my God, I ate the entire bag.
Because
And
they're so
I'm not a
light. They're
cookie
thin.
Yeah.
They're crunchy.
Anyway. This is amazing, and I haven't even tasted it yet because it is a bag, to quote Homer Simpson, of crumbled up cookie things. Crumbled up cookie things. It looks like cookies got smashed to pieces in shipping and fell into the hard chocolate. Like, look at that.
That sounds. It's like the leftovers, and they're like, we could package this.
Yeah, so it's not visually appealing. It doesn't look glamorous like you're walking into the bake shop and see all that stuff. But you know this is going to be good.
Look, to be fair, I'm eating that bag in the dark in my living room while crying. I don't care what they look like. I'm not going to see it. And I'm going to eat the whole bag too. God damn it! Look at this. Ugh, I'm already happy that he's happy, and I want them.
Just throws them out.
Away. These are fantastic. Oh God, these are so good. I love
They do some good stuff.
I love dark chocolate. I love it more than
Me too.
I'm not a big milk chocolate fan, or at least American milk
Do
chocolate.
you like the bitter chocolate, like no sweet, or just like dark sweet chocolate?
It depends on the company. Like I eat a lot of the Ghirardelli 72% or higher. Like those, I love those.
This man is a
sometimes-
big fan of Williams Sonoma and their peppermint bark.
Oh,
We had a long discussion, like
Their
like
dark
a week or
chocolate
two ago.
peppermint bark.
Right. We went down this rabbit hole, Giddles. You weren't there. It was like me, him, and Rob. And then I think we spent probably 40 minutes discussing peppermint bark and the different variations, and then we just kept looking at pictures of peppermint bark. It just made me excited for peppermint bark.
Coffee bark. They had
it looks so good. They had peanut butter, I think.
Caramel thing. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of different stuff. But anyway, we're losing track here. The Tate's chocolate bark. There's other flavors, but this one I got is the dark chocolate and sea salt. Cannot recommend this enough. If you see it on the shelves, grab a pack along with the mint chocolate chip cookies.
How much is that bag setting you back? Because I know Tate's is kind of pricey.
$7,000, and he has to pay for the
it's all in NFTs
for Tate's.
Yeah, don't remember, but I think somewhere between 6 to 8.
Yeah,
which is about the same for their cookies. All right,
that sounds so good.
It does sound so good.
I love Tate's lemon cookies; those are good too.
They are good. They make an orange cookie for the beginning of the summer too.
They have a coconut crisp that I wanted to try. I just never got it.
Coconut crisps are good. They have a butter cookie one is really good. What were you saying, Giddles?
I said I like Tate's food, but I don't like them as a company because they got in trouble for like not paying their workers like anything for a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, you got to make these delicious products somehow. So, all right.
Moving on. $10 a bag for.
Right. Moving on. Halloween candies are starting to come into the mix. A lot of it is the same old, but it's as we get closer, you start seeing some rarities, some variations, some new things pop in. I am not a fan of this candy line at all, nor its parent company. But I'm going to try.
Must be M&M's or something.
Necco wafers.
This is Dots. You know Dots candy. Big gelatinous.
Oh, I hate those things.
Yeah, they're like juicy fruits and
I like juicy
tap ones that would rip your fillings out. I can't think of Jujube. No.
Yeah,
Mike and Ike's,
things like that. But it's made by the Tootsie Roll Company, and I don't like Tootsie Rolls. Nothing wrong with them. I just don't like them. This is the Halloween version of Dots called Ghost Dots.
Oh.
And they all look the same, but they're all different flavors. So you don't know what flavor you're getting when you go.
Now, here's the thing. If those things glow in the dark, then I want to advise you don't eat them.
I wish they glowed. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it right into the light.
I was going to say, the packaging makes it look like, ooh, these probably glow in the dark. And that just doesn't sound safe.
Sounds pretty safe to me.
Yeah.
You can trust me. I'm a doctor.
This is the screen grab right here of just him.
Eric's using the world's worst telescope.
They might.
Worst periscope ever.
They might. Hold on. Let's see. Turn the light off. No, it doesn't. Damn it. I thought it did.
Local mentally challenged man forgets how to eat food.
Well, the funny thing is, like, Eric turned off the light and they held up the box and there was a weird green light on his face. Like they weren't glowing, but Eric's face did turn green for
Eric's going to be wandering through the forest going, I bring you love.
Prince does not break his light, so he doesn't get away.
Oh,
it's Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns glowing over there next to the giant Flanders as a devil, and he glows in the dark as red.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a red glow in the dark, which you rarely see. I don't know if you can see into the box there, but look at it. It looks like little
it's like Mountain Dew
radioactive leftovers.
Yeah, that just looks weird. I'm not a huge fan of gummy candies anymore. Like, as I've gotten older, I realized I think dental work and my fillings are too expensive.
I think there's certain ones I still like, but overall, because everything's a gummy now.
Yeah.
Like, I constantly see on the candy aisle, what is it? Sour Patch Kids constantly has a new variation of their gummy, like because they
just got a new variation of them. I
think my niece was the one, she would eat the watermelon ones.
Those are good.
It's just a whole bag of watermelon slices that are sour candies. Anyway,
we just got for the other show Apple Harvest Sour Patch Kids. The new flavor. I'm like, ooh, wonder how that's good. So we'll see.
Ooh, it's very chewy.
Ooh, black licorice. Gross.
No, I think this one's lime.
There's the lime flavor.
Yeah. Could you throw this in this soda?
Okay. Not terrible. It's a weird texture thing with me. I don't like these big gelatinous drops.
They're always hard. Like, I hate having to chew into them.
I don't know who. This is like such an outdated candy. Like, this is what? This has got to be what, from the 50s?
Those are the types of candies you buy to decorate gingerbread houses with. Like, you don't eat those. No one buys a box of Dots to eat.
No. But if you like Dots for some reason, you might enjoy these. You don't know what flavor you're getting because they all look like they're supposed to glow in the dark like little ghosts. But the flavors inside Orange, lemon, cherry, lime, and strawberry. Your usuals there. And it's good to see lemon is involved with this, not fucking blue raspberry like they love to put into everything, and they remove lemon. These are okay. I'm not a fan of it. They're not terrible. If you like this kind of candy, I think you would enjoy this. I think people will like this. So
I would have loved if
try it.
I would have loved that they had all these delicious fruit flavors in there, and they hide like 1 or 2 black licorice in there.
Ugh, that'd be a nightmare.
So like you're just eating all these fruit flavors, and then you just bite into the worst possible licorice ever.
So terrible.
Oh, I hate licorice so much.
All right, we're gonna end with this. I should have done this months ago, and I forgot it was in the bag, and I just found it the other day at the bottom of the bag. I have a big thing for consumer food. So a long time ago, we mentioned Coca-Cola Tic Tacs, and Giddles had no idea that they made Coca-Cola Tic Tacs at the time.
Yep.
And you can find them. They're the big red containers made to look like the Coca-Cola fridges of yesterday. So not to be outdone by the success of their Coca-Cola one, they also put out Sprite Tic Tacs. So we're going to try these now to see if it tastes like the lemon lime beverage that is
Was it Sprite that did Lyman, or was that 7-Up?
That was Sprite. We tried that too. They did the Lyman strawberry flavor, Lyman whatever. Yeah.
I was going to say, I've got another box going out on Saturday to you. I got all kinds of new stuff in there.
Ooh, sweet.
And those are supposed to be like breath mints?
Sprite is like a very sweet soda. Like I can't drink Sprite because it's so sweet.
Sprite is almost like drinking pure soda syrup for some reason.
It's so sweet.
Very sweet.
All right, this is gross because it tastes like the lemon scent from cleaning products.
Oh.
So it's like you're eating lemon
like lemon pine sol or something like that.
Pledge. Yeah, these are not good. I don't know how you'd sit there and eat all this stuff. But
well, I don't think you're supposed to eat it like candy, like it's like one off here and there.
I know, but Tic Tac is
then
supposed to be just like a couple that you pop.
But that's like the Tic Tac flavor. That's not like breath freshening. You know, like the fruit ones, like are like
you're meant
snacks.
to eat like a candy. Yeah,
right.
This is not good. I don't know who would enjoy this.
Did you try the Coca-Cola ones? Because I see them, but I've never tried them.
I would try them. I like Coca-Cola like Slurpees and Coke flavored things. I would try them more than the Sprite.
Yeah, because I see the Coke ones all the time now. Sprite, I've seen sporadically, but I've never grabbed them.
The Ripster, Eric hides food like a gunny sack. Not a ginny sack, sir. So that's on you. No, I just have containers stuff for whenever I see the consumer products. I buy it and put it in there so we have them ready to go when we do this segment.